the stillness of your room, as you close your eyes and prepare for sleep, have you ever felt a strange tug, a whisper of doubt that seems to come from deep within? It's not just your imagination. Your brain is lying to you every day. Now, don't be alarmed. This isn't some sinister plot. It's simply a part of how your mind works, a survival mechanism, really. But understanding it can help you navigate the world more effectively, and perhaps even find a bit more peace in the quiet corners of your thoughts. Tonight, we explore this deceptive side of your brain and why it matters for you. We're going to unravel the intricate web of lies that shape your reality, one thread at a time. So get comfortable. We're going to take this slow. Let's delve into the labyrinth together, and by the end of our journey, perhaps we'll find a way to silence the voices that whisper in the dark. Nestled in the cozy confines of your bed, beneath the soft whisper of sheets and the gentle hum of the night, you find yourself in a tranquil space, a sanctuary for introspection and understanding. Tonight, we delve deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of your mind, where secrets long buried reside. Secrets that are often cloaked in veils of deception, spun by none other than your own brain. This is a journey into the heart of why your brain lies to you every single day. Let's begin with a question, swirling around like the thoughts that flit through your mind as you drift towards sleep. Have you ever felt compelled to reassure yourself or paint over the cracks in your self-image? If so, know that you are not alone. Your brain has been lying to you about it all along. The human brain is a marvel of complexity, constantly constructing a narrative around the events of our lives. It weaves together memories and perceptions to create a tapestry of understanding. But this intricate web can be twisted with deceit. A study conducted by Harvard University found that even when presented with facts that contradict their beliefs, people tend to cling to those beliefs, demonstrating the tenacious grip your brain has on its own fabrications. This propensity towards self-deception serves a purpose, you see. Your brain is driven by an innate desire for consistency and coherence in its internal model of reality. It seeks to maintain this sense of order, even if it means bending or breaking the truth. This is your brain's way of protecting you from the chaos that threatens to seep in when the foundations of your beliefs are shaken. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding the mechanisms behind self-deception can illuminate the ways in which your own mind may be deceiving you. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to dismantle the lies and embrace the truth, not as a means of self-flagellation or condemnation, but as an invitation to growth and self-compassion. The story we tell ourselves becomes our reality, shaping our emotions, thoughts, and actions. But as you navigate this complex landscape within your mind, remember that truth is not always easy to swallow. It may stir discomfort, challenge deeply held beliefs, or force you to confront parts of yourself that you'd rather ignore. Yet, it is in these moments of uncomfortable truth that real growth can bloom. As the darkness of night envelopes your room and you surrender to the embrace of sleep, let this thought be your beacon. By understanding the lies your brain tells you, you can reclaim the power to write a truer story for yourself. But for now, rest assured that the journey ahead is not one of judgment or shame, but of curiosity and compassion towards yourself and towards the intricate, deceptive tapestry woven within the labyrinth of your mind. As you continue to explore this phenomenon, remember that each revelation brings you closer to a deeper understanding of who you are and who you might become. And so, as you slip into the realm of dreams, let the quiet whispers of the night carry you gently towards a more honest relationship with yourself, one built on truth, compassion, and self-awareness. Sweet dreams, my friend. In the quiet of your mind tonight, let's embark on a journey, a voyage into the labyrinthine corners of your brain where secrets are whispered and truths are twisted. We'll meet some fascinating characters along the way, but our first stop is with Dr. David Dunning from Cornell University. Dr. Dunning conducted an experiment back in 1999, a study that would forever change the way we think about our own understanding. He gathered students, divided them into two groups, and asked each one to answer simple questions on topics they knew little about. The twist: each group was told they either scored among the top or bottom third on a test measuring their knowledge in these subjects. Now, here's what happened next that'll make you pause. Those who believed they had performed well, even though they hadn't answered significantly more questions correctly than those who thought they'd done poorly. This, my friend, is known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's your brain lying to you, not maliciously, but because it doesn't always know its own limitations. But why does this matter for you? Well, consider this. If you assume you're smarter than you really are, you might overlook opportunities to learn new things or seek out advice from others. On the flip side, if you're aware of your own ignorance, it opens doors for growth and self-improvement. So remember, as we delve deeper into this complex web of deception within our minds, keep an open heart and an eager mind. For it is only by acknowledging these hidden truths that we can truly begin to understand ourselves better. And in doing so, maybe even teach our brains to lie a little less. And now, as you drift off into dreamland, let this newfound knowledge serve as your compass, guiding you towards self-awareness and growth. Good night, dear listener. Sweet dreams await. In the quiet of your mind, as you drift away, let's dive into a fascinating exploration of how your brain lies to you every single day. Now, don't be alarmed. It's not that your brain is intentionally deceiving you, far from it. But understanding this aspect of your mind help you navigate its complexities more effectively and sleep a little easier knowing the truth. You see, your brain has an extraordinary ability to create narratives, stories about what's happening around you, within you, even when those stories might not be entirely true. It's like having a personal scriptwriter constantly rewriting your reality. One way this manifests is through confirmation bias, the tendency for your mind to seek out and favor information that confirms your existing beliefs, while discounting or ignoring evidence to the contrary. Think of it as selective hearing, but for your thoughts. For example, if you believe yourself to be a good driver, your brain will highlight instances where you navigated skillfully through traffic while glossing over close calls or mistakes. It's not lying outright, but it's definitely spinning the narrative in your favor. Another example is the illusion of control, the belief that you have more influence over events than you actually do. This one can be particularly tricky because sometimes it feels good to think you're in charge. But understanding when your brain is exaggerating your impact can help prevent unnecessary stress or frustration. And then there's the infamous cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort experienced by holding two contradictory beliefs simultaneously, or by acting contrary to one's beliefs. Your brain tries to alleviate this discomfort by rationalizing, justifying, or altering your beliefs without necessarily acknowledging the contradiction. Imagine you love eating fast food, but also believe it's unhealthy. When faced with this cognitive dissonance, your brain might convince you that you can still enjoy fast food occasionally, as long as you exercise more or eat healthier at other times. It's a comforting lie, but one that could have long-term consequences for your well-being. Now, here's why these quirks of human cognition matter for you. When you understand that your brain lies to you every day, you can begin to recognize when it's doing so and take steps to correct the narrative. For instance, if you catch yourself interpreting a situation in a way that confirms your biases, pause. Ask yourself if there might be other explanations, evidence to the contrary. Give your brain a gentle nudge towards objectivity. Or if you find yourself feeling out of control in a situation where you really have no influence, remind yourself that you can't change everything, but you can control how you respond. Take a deep breath and let go of the need to control the uncontrollable. And when cognitive dissonance rears its head, acknowledge the contradiction. Don't be afraid to challenge your beliefs, even if it means changing them. After all, growth comes from discomfort. Remember, this isn't just in the lab, it's in your life. Every thought, every decision, every belief you hold is shaped by your brain's tendency to lie. But with awareness and mindfulness, you can navigate these lies more skillfully and build a stronger, clearer understanding of yourself and the world around you. And as you drift deeper into sleep, let this newfound knowledge be your guide. Let it help you question, challenge, and ultimately grow beyond the stories your brain tells you every day. Sweet dreams, friend. In the quiet of your mind, as you drift towards slumber, let's delve into an intriguing subject: why your brain lies to you every day. But before we venture deeper, allow me to assure you, this isn't about condemnation or judgment. This is about understanding, compassion, and growth. Here's why this is about you. You see, the human brain is wired for survival, to help you navigate life's complexities. It's a magnificent organ, capable of incredible feats. But sometimes, in its quest to protect you, it employs a strategy known as cognitive distortion. This means your mind can twist reality just a tad, so the information you perceive aligns more closely with what it believes will help you survive. Now, think about a time when you've been overly confident in a situation, only to find out later that you were wrong. Or perhaps there was a moment when fear gripped your heart, even though there was no real danger present. These are instances of cognitive distortion at work. Your brain protecting you from perceived threats or amplifying your abilities in pursuit of success. But here's the catch. These distortions can lead to misguided decisions and unhelpful behaviors. For example, if you constantly exaggerate your skills, you might take on challenges that are beyond your current capacity and end up feeling frustrated or disappointed when things don't go as planned. On the flip side, if fear keeps you from trying new things, you could be missing out on opportunities for personal growth and happiness. The good news is that once you become aware of these patterns, you can start to challenge them. By acknowledging that your brain tends to exaggerate or minimize situations based on past experiences and biases, you're taking the first step towards a more balanced perception of reality. As you settle into sleep now, let this knowledge serve as a gentle reminder. Your brain will always strive to protect you, but it doesn't always get things right. By cultivating self-awareness and compassion, you can work with your brain instead of against it, allowing yourself the freedom to grow, learn, and ultimately thrive. In the stillness of night, remember this: understanding the ways in which your mind shapes reality is empowering. It's a powerful key that unlocks the door to self-understanding and personal growth. And as you drift deeper into sleep, let these thoughts rest with you, ready to be explored further when you wake. Good night. My dear listener, as you drift deeper into this night, let's continue our exploration of your fascinating brain. Now, we delve into a curious aspect, one that's been whispered in hushed tones since the dawn of humanity. Why does your brain lie to you every day? Picture this: you wake up in the morning feeling invincible after a restful night's sleep. But then, as you step on the scale, reality bites. The number is higher than you hoped. It feels like a betrayal, a deceit by your very own brain. Yet, it was not a lie, but merely an interpretation of the facts, shaped by your experiences and emotions. Your brain doesn't mean to deceive you. Rather, it's constantly making assumptions based on past events to help you navigate the world more easily. But as we all know, sometimes these shortcuts lead us astray, down the path of misperceptions and misunderstandings. In this quiet journey, let's unravel the threads of this complex tapestry together and discover why your brain lies to you every day. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding the reasons behind these deceptions can help you separate truth from illusion, empowering you to make better decisions and lead a more authentic life. Now, let's delve into the fascinating research that sheds light on this fascinating phenomenon. First up, we'll explore confirmation bias, the tendency for your brain to seek out evidence supporting its beliefs while dismissing contradictory information. This cognitive quirk is responsible for many of those aha moments when you realize how right you've always been, and the times when you're left scratching your head, wondering why everyone else can't see the truth like you do. But remember, dear listener, this isn't a call to mistrust your brain, quite the opposite. By understanding its workings, we can learn to navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and compassion. And that, my friend, is what this journey is all about. So, as we delve deeper into the labyrinth of your mind, let's tread lightly, for the path to self-awareness is often winding and intricate. Now, close your eyes and take a deep breath, and let the quiet night envelope you as we embark on this captivating exploration together. Rest assured, there's no rush here. We have all the time in the world to unravel these mysteries before sleep claims us once more. In the vast expanse of your mind, my friend, there's a little corner where secrets hide, secrets that even you might not be fully aware of. These are the stories of your brain lying to you. And today, we're going to dive into one such tale, a fascinating study by a researcher named Bianca Acevedo at the University of California, San Diego. Now imagine this. Bianca set up an experiment where she asked participants to remember a series of events. Here's the twist. Some of those events were completely fabricated. The participants, unknowingly, began weaving these false memories into their real ones. As days passed, they started to recall these invented stories as if they had actually happened. This is what psychologists call confabulation, a term that means your brain is creating a coherent story from fragments of truth and lies. But why does this happen, you might wonder? Well, let me take you back to the lab for a moment. When Bianca asked her participants about their memories, she noticed something interesting. Their brains showed increased activity in areas responsible for decision-making and self-reflection, suggesting that our brains are constantly trying to make sense of things, even if it means bending the truth a bit. So here's why that matters for you. When faced with difficult situations or uncomfortable questions, your brain might try to fill in the gaps with what seems logical, rather than what really happened. This isn't always harmful, but it can lead to misunderstandings or misremembered events, like remembering a conversation differently from how it actually transpired. Now let's shift gears for another study, this time by Dr. Stephen Lindsay at the University of Birmingham. He discovered something quite intriguing about self-deception in his research on people who believe they possess psychic abilities. Dr. Lindsay found that these individuals were not only confident in their powers, but also tended to ignore evidence contradicting their beliefs. This phenomenon is known as cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort experienced by holding two conflicting beliefs at once. When faced with facts that challenge our own beliefs, we might consciously or unconsciously choose to ignore them, because acknowledging them would mean admitting we were wrong. And let me tell you, my friend, this happens more often than you'd think. The takeaway here is simple. It's human nature to protect our egos and preserve our beliefs, even if that means deceiving ourselves. So next time you find yourself clinging onto an opinion or belief despite contradictory evidence, take a moment to question why that might be. After all, understanding ourselves better is one of life's most rewarding journeys. And now, as we drift off together into the quiet night, remember this: your brain lies to you every day, not maliciously, but because it's trying to protect you, make sense of things, and uphold your beliefs. Embrace this knowledge with curiosity rather than fear, for self-awareness is the first step towards self-improvement. Good night. In the realm of your mind, there's a whispering ghost, a friend you never invited, yet one who's always around. This uninvited guest is your subconscious, and it's been spinning tales every single day. But why does this happen? And what do scientists have to say about it? Let's delve into the labyrinth of your mind, where research has unearthed some fascinating truths. Imagine your brain as a bustling city, a metropolis teeming with life, but one where chaos could ensue if there were no traffic lights or signposts to guide the way. Your mind's traffic lights are neurons, firing in a carefully choreographed dance, sending messages that create your reality. Now imagine the city at night, the lights dimmed, and the streets emptying out. That's when your subconscious takes the reins, painting its stories upon the canvas of your dreams. But during waking hours, it still casts its shadow over you. Your brain constructs a version of events, often embellished or simplified to make sense of the world. And sometimes, these constructions aren't entirely truthful. The research reveals that this trickery stems from your brain's attempt to conserve energy and protect you from overload. It's like a librarian who rearranges books on the shelves, so they're easier for you to find. Your brain does the same with memories, emotions, and sensory information. But sometimes it misfiles or even misremembers things, leading to those little white lies it tells you every day. Take the example of memory. You've likely heard about the phenomenon known as reconstruction, the process by which your brain alters memories over time, often in response to new information or emotional states. This reconstruction can lead to memories that are more vivid than the actual events, or ones that never happened at all. So why does this matter for you? It means that your memories may not always be accurate reflections of what truly transpired. This has significant implications for your relationships, your career, and even your understanding of yourself. If you base important decisions on inaccurate memories, you risk making choices that are out of alignment with your reality and potentially harmful to yourself or others. Another area where your brain lies frequently is in the interpretation of emotions. Have you ever felt sad or angry only to find that the cause was something trivial? This happens because your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing emotions, often reacts before your prefrontal cortex, which regulates emotions and makes rational decisions, can weigh in. So your brain tells you that you're feeling strong emotions when, in reality, the situation is far less serious. This emotional distortion can lead to feelings of being overwhelmed or out of control. It may also impact your relationships as you interpret others' intentions based on biased emotional responses. Remembering that your brain often lies about emotions can help you recognize when you need to pause and reassess the situation, allowing for a more measured, accurate response. And here's where things get even more fascinating. This isn't just happening in the lab or in textbooks. This is happening in your life every single day. The next time you find yourself questioning why you reacted a certain way, remember that your brain is prone to fabricating stories and bending truths to fit its own narrative. By understanding these lies your brain tells you, you gain a newfound awareness, a key that unlocks the door to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, remember this: your subconscious is not always your friend, but it can be an ally if you learn its language. The quiet whispers of your inner life. Good night, and let sleep gently wash away the day, leaving room for new revelations tomorrow. In the labyrinth of your mind, there's a cast of characters that play their roles every day: your thoughts, emotions, and memories. But as you drift off to sleep tonight, let's take a closer look at one particular player: your brain's tendency to bend the truth. You see, research shows that our brains are wired to protect us, even if it means deceiving us. This isn't some sinister plot from your subconscious. Rather, it's an essential part of how your mind functions. And here's why that matters for you. Imagine sitting in a room filled with mirrors, each one reflecting not just your appearance, but also the thoughts and feelings swirling within you. Now, imagine trying to navigate that maze without knowing which reflection is real, which is distorted, or worse yet, which is hiding something altogether. That's what it feels like when your brain lies to you. One common example of this deception comes from a phenomenon called the confirmation bias. This sneaky trickster makes you seek out information that confirms your existing beliefs while ignoring anything that contradicts them. For instance, if you tend to feel anxious about public speaking, you might find yourself paying extra attention to stories about people who freeze up on stage, reinforcing your fear instead of challenging it. Another deceiver lurking in the shadows is the memory distortion. You've probably experienced this one before, remembering an event differently than how it actually happened. Maybe you recall a past argument with a friend as more heated or intense than it truly was. Or perhaps you have fond memories of a childhood vacation that were tainted by small disagreements at the time. These distortions can shape your perceptions of yourself and others, coloring your reality in ways you might not even realize. Now, I'm not saying these tendencies are entirely negative. After all, they help you make sense of a complex world, allowing you to form opinions, make decisions, and navigate social situations with relative ease. But knowing about them can empower you to approach life with curiosity rather than certainty, to ask questions, test assumptions, and challenge beliefs when necessary. So as you lay here in the quiet darkness, let this knowledge serve as a gentle reminder. Your brain is a remarkable machine, but it's not infallible. It will lie to you, distort reality, and protect itself when needed. But you have the power to see through these deceptions, to peel back the layers of mirrors, and find the truth hidden beneath. As you drift off to sleep tonight, take comfort in knowing that understanding your brain's tendencies is the first step toward mastering them. And with each passing day, as you grow more aware of how your mind works, you can craft a life filled with clarity, compassion, and a deep connection with yourself. Good night, dear listener. May your dreams be peaceful, and may you always find truth in the quiet corners of your mind. Welcome back, dear listener. You've journeyed through the labyrinth of your mind, uncovering how it manipulates reality to protect you, yet remains a mystery even to itself. Tonight, we delve deeper into this enigma, exploring a hidden mechanism that governs your brain's capacity for deception. Imagine, if you will, a dimly lit room filled with countless mirrors, each reflecting an image of yourself. Now, picture one mirror slightly distorted, shaping reality subtly, yet significantly differently than the others. This is your brain, my friend, a complex network of mirrors, each neuron connected to thousands more, creating a vast web of reflections. In this intricate maze, your brain uses a unique mechanism called confabulation, an involuntary process where it invents memories, experiences, or emotions when it cannot recall the actual details. You might confabulate when you misremember the exact words in a conversation or struggle to recall an event from your past. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding this mechanism can help you discern truth from fiction within your own mind. Now, let's embark on a gentle exploration of this fascinating phenomenon, a journey through the twists and turns of your brain as it confabulates, seeking answers even when the truth remains elusive. Rest assured, we'll move at a slow, deliberate pace, allowing each fact to land softly before we proceed. So take a deep breath, dear listener, and allow your mind to wander with mine as we delve into the hidden mechanisms that govern your brain's capacity for deception. In the heart of a bustling city, nestled within the ivy-covered walls of a prestigious university, there's a laboratory where science and psychology intertwine in a dance as old as our species itself. Here, Dr. Daniel Langelben, a man with a mind sharp as a razor and an empathy deep as the ocean, is unraveling the intricacies of our dearest companion, the human brain. One of his most fascinating studies delves into the very essence of our self-perception. It's a tale that begins with a simple question: how do we remember ourselves? Or, more accurately, how does your brain remember you? The experiment was elegant in its simplicity. Dr. Langelben and his team asked participants to complete a series of tasks, some mundane, some complex. Then they were shown their performance on a computer screen. The twist: some of the results were manipulated. Your mind, ever eager to maintain a positive self-image, was presented with a better performance than you actually had. And here's why that matters for you. When the scientists measured your brain activity during this deception, they found something quite extraordinary. The very same areas that light up when you tell a lie, the prefrontal cortex and the temporal parietal junction, were active too. Your brain was lying to you, all while it believed it was telling the truth. Now, imagine a crowded room filled with mirrors reflecting countless images of yourself. Each reflection is slightly distorted, some flattering, others less so. You're drawn to the ones that make you feel good and dismiss the ones that don't align with your self-perception. Your brain works in much the same way. But here's the rub. Sometimes those distortions can lead to a skewed perception of reality. Misremembering events, exaggerating our accomplishments, or underplaying our mistakes. All part of this intricate dance between truth and illusion that we call life. In another fascinating experiment, researchers at Yale University conducted an analysis on the memories of over 100 people. They found something quite astounding. Our brains are not just faulty memory recorders, they're also skilled editors. We tend to remember events as more dramatic and emotional than they actually were, distorting our past in the process. So why does this matter for you? It means that your memories may not always be a faithful reflection of reality. But fear not, dear listener, for understanding this peculiar quirk can help you navigate through life with greater clarity and resilience. And now, as we near the end of our exploration into the hidden mechanisms behind your brain's lies, remember, this is not an indictment, but rather a gentle reminder that our minds are as complex and multifaceted as the cosmos themselves. Embrace their mysteries, marvel at their wonders, and tread lightly with their imperfections, for they are, after all, a part of you. As we drift off to sleep now, let these thoughts linger in the corners of your mind, like shadows dancing on a moonlit night. And remember, tomorrow is another day, ripe with opportunities to learn, grow, and better understand ourselves and our extraordinary brains. Sweet dreams. In the realm of your mind, there exists a silent companion, a guardian, if you will. This unseen ally is constantly working behind the scenes, shaping your reality, and at times, leading you astray. This guardian goes by many names in the scientific community. The default mode network, the autobiographical memory system, or simply put, your brain's lies detector. Imagine a busy city street bustling with life. That's your conscious mind. Now, picture a quiet alleyway hidden from view. That's where your unconscious mind resides, the home of your brain's lies detector. This part of your brain is always on, even when you're asleep, constantly sorting and interpreting information, creating narratives to make sense of the world. Now, let's delve deeper into this alleyway where your lies detector operates. It's like a janitor cleaning up messes before they reach your conscious mind, or a bouncer at a club deciding who gets in and who stays out. But unlike a janitor or a bouncer, it doesn't always get things right. You see, this lies detector is wired to protect you. It wants to keep you safe, to make you feel good about yourself, even if that means twisting the truth a bit. It does this by focusing on negative experiences less frequently and playing up positive ones, creating what researchers call a rose-tinted view of your past. Take, for example, a study where participants were asked to recall past events, some pleasant, some unpleasant. The results showed that people tended to remember the good times more vividly and the bad times less so. This is your brain's lies detector at work, trying to keep you happy. And here's why that matters for you. If you're constantly dwelling on the negative, you might be missing out on the positive, and that can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. But this isn't just about memories. Your brain's lies detector also influences how you perceive yourself. It can exaggerate your abilities, downplay your flaws, and convince you that you're more capable than you might actually be. This is known as the illusion of control, and it's another way your brain keeps you feeling good about yourself. However, this isn't always a bad thing. A little self-delusion can boost confidence and motivation. Just don't let it get out of hand. After all, being too confident can lead to overestimating your abilities, which can result in mistakes or poor decisions. And here's the most fascinating part. This isn't just happening in a lab. It's happening every day in each one of us. Your brain is constantly lying to you, shaping your perception and influencing your actions, often without you even realizing it. So as you drift off to sleep tonight, remember this. Your brain is your ally, your companion, and sometimes your silent, unseen liar. Embrace the complexities of your mind, understand its quirks, and learn to navigate this labyrinth with grace and compassion. Good night, dear listener, and sweet dreams. In the depths of your mind, a hidden mechanism is constantly at work, shaping your perception of reality, coloring your memories, and even influencing your decisions without you ever knowing it. This, dear listener, is why this intricate dance between science and self is so profoundly about you. You felt the sting of regret after an impulsive choice, or the nagging doubt that perhaps you misremembered a crucial event. You've wrestled with the question, did I really do that? Or am I recalling it incorrectly? The answer lies within this complex, ever-evolving network we call the brain. Your brain is a master of illusion, crafting tales to protect you from anxiety and shield you from pain. It's a skillful storyteller, weaving narratives that preserve your self-image, even if they aren't always aligned with objective truth. This isn't deceit, it's survival, my friend. Your brain lies to you every day, but it does so with the best of intentions. The mechanism at play is called confirmation bias, a natural tendency to seek out information that supports your existing beliefs and ignore or downplay evidence that contradicts them. This bias isn't malicious. Rather, it's an evolutionary adaptation designed to conserve cognitive resources. By focusing on what supports our preconceptions, we save energy, time, and mental effort. But here's where things get interesting. Confirmation bias can distort your perception of reality, leading you to believe that your beliefs are more accurate or valid than they actually are. This is a powerful force, one that shapes your thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways both large and small. You've likely experienced this bias firsthand, perhaps when you were certain that someone disliked you, only to find out later that they held no ill will towards you at all. Or maybe you found yourself clinging stubbornly to an opinion, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. These are examples of confirmation bias in action. Now, I want you to take a moment and reflect on this concept as it pertains to your own life. What beliefs do you hold tightly, even when faced with contradictory evidence? Are there memories that feel foggy around the edges, their details slipping away like sand through your fingers? These are all signs of confirmation, bias at work within you. But understanding this mechanism doesn't have to be a cause for alarm. Instead, it offers an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. By recognizing when your brain is shaping reality in its own image, you can make conscious choices to seek out diverse perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and cultivate a more objective understanding of the world around you. So as you drift off to sleep tonight, let this newfound awareness linger in your thoughts. Embrace the complexity of your mind and take comfort in the knowledge that even when it lies to you, it does so with good intentions. Sleep well, dear listener, knowing that each day brings opportunities for self-discovery and personal growth. Good night. Welcome back, dear listener. We've traveled far through the labyrinth of your mind, uncovering the intricate ways your brain constructs reality. Every day lies that shape you, define you, and sometimes mislead you. Now, let's delve deeper into a pattern as old as consciousness itself, a rhythm woven into the very fabric of your being. This section is not about a single moment or a solitary lie, but an ongoing dance between the different parts of your brain, a dance that defines who you are and how you perceive the world around you. Imagine for a moment the symphony within your skull. Each part of your brain, the conductor, the violinist, the drummer, each plays its own melody, and yet they must harmonize to create the beautiful cacophony that is you. But what happens when these melodies diverge? What happens when the symphony becomes discordant? That's where we find ourselves now. Let's explore this deeper pattern, the complex choreography between your brain's emotional, rational, and memory systems that shape your everyday experiences, your thoughts, your feelings, and yes, even your lies. But before we dive in, remember this. Every part of your brain serves a purpose, even the parts that sometimes seem to deceive you. For in understanding these patterns, we find not just the flaws within ourselves, but the beauty, the intricate, delicate balance between truth and illusion, reason and emotion, memory and imagination. So let's embark on this next leg of our journey together, dear listener. Let's unravel the deeper pattern, the dance between your brain's emotional, rational, and memory systems that forms the backbone of who you are and how you navigate through life. And as we delve deeper into the labyrinth of your mind, remember this. It's not about perfect harmony or a flawless performance. It's about the beautiful, messy symphony that is you. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding this dance can help you navigate the discordant moments when the melodies within your brain don't harmonize as they should. It can help you recognize when your thoughts, feelings, and actions might be out of sync, and it gives you the power to bring balance back to your own symphony. So let's begin. The deeper pattern awaits us, and so does a newfound understanding of who you truly are. In the heart of the city, where the towering skyscrapers almost touch the clouds, there's a university bustling with curious minds. Here, nestled within its ivy-covered walls, is a lab, a sanctuary for exploration and discovery. One of the researchers in this lab, Dr. Elizabeth Loftus, has dedicated her career to understanding the complexities of our memory. Now, you might be thinking, what does that have to do with me? Memory isn't my problem. But hold on just a moment, because Dr. Loftus has uncovered something fascinating, something that sheds light on why your brain lies to you every day. Dr. Loftus conducted an experiment involving two groups of participants. Each was shown a series of slides depicting car accidents. One group saw the slides immediately after they were presented, while the other group didn't see them for a week. When asked about the details of the accident scenes, both groups provided similar descriptions, even though only the first group had actually seen the slides. This might not seem like much at first glance, but it reveals something quite profound. Our memories are malleable. They can be influenced by external factors and even our own expectations. So, when you remember a conversation from last week or an event from years ago, your brain may not be providing you with the exact truth. It might be coloring in the details based on what it thinks you want to remember. Now, I'm not suggesting that your brain intentionally deceives you for malicious purposes. Instead, think of it as your brain's way of helping you navigate the world more smoothly. It takes bits and pieces from various experiences and weaves them together into a coherent story. A story that makes sense to you, even if it's not entirely accurate. But therein lies the crux of our predicament. When we base our decisions on these distorted memories, we risk making choices that aren't grounded in reality. And here's why that matters for you. By understanding how easily your memories can be manipulated, you can take steps to ensure you're making decisions based on facts rather than faulty recollections. Take some time tonight to reflect on a memory that has shaped your thoughts or actions. Try to separate the fact from the fiction, to see what elements of the story are truly yours and which ones may have been added along the way. As you drift off to sleep, remember this: the stories you tell yourself don't have to be set in stone. You have the power to reshape them, to create a more accurate narrative that serves you well. And with each passing night, as you learn more about your own memory, you'll find yourself growing wiser and stronger. Good night, my friend. Your journey into the world of neuroscience continues tomorrow. Dream well. In the quiet of your mind, as you drift deeper into the night, let's delve a little further into why your brain lies to you every day. You see, my friend, it's not just about small white lies here and there, though those do happen. It's about something more profound, something intrinsic to how your mind works. Imagine for a moment a garden filled with lush flowers. Each petal represents a memory, an experience, a thought that makes up who you are. Now imagine this garden has a gatekeeper. Let's call him Mr. Selective Memory. His job is to allow certain memories into your conscious mind, and keep others locked away. Now, why does he do this? Well, because not all those memories serve you or align with the story you tell yourself about who you are. Your brain wants to protect you, to help you maintain a coherent sense of self. So it edits, rearranges, and sometimes even invents memories to fit its narrative. One way this happens is through confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out information that confirms your existing beliefs while ignoring evidence to the contrary. It's like reading only the positive reviews of a product you already love. It feels good, right? But it also skews your understanding of reality. Another example is the availability heuristic. When you judge the likelihood of an event based on how easily examples come to mind. For instance, if you've had several close calls with cars recently, you might overestimate the danger of driving simply because those recent experiences are more accessible in your memory. These biases aren't always malicious. They're just a part of being human. They help us make quick decisions and navigate complex social situations. But they can also lead to misunderstandings, misjudgments, and sometimes even self-deception. But here's the thing. This isn't just in the lab. It's happening right now inside your head. As you go through life, collecting experiences, forming opinions, and telling yourself stories about who you are, your brain is constantly working to shape those narratives, to create a version of reality that feels comfortable, coherent, and true. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding how your mind works can help you become a better navigator of your own internal landscape. It can help you catch when your thoughts are straying into self-deception or misjudgment and correct course. Just like any garden, the one inside your head needs tending. But instead of flowers, we're talking about thoughts, memories, beliefs, the building blocks of who you are. And just as a gardener must weed out unwanted growth, so too must you cultivate self-awareness, challenge assumptions, and prune away false narratives that no longer serve you. As the night deepens, remember this: your brain will lie to you every day. But knowing why gives you the power to grow a truer, richer garden within yourself. And isn't that worth tending to? Now let the thoughts settle. Let them rest as the moon rises high above. Sleep now, dear friend, and dream of clear skies and truthful gardens. Good night. In the depths of your mind, swirling in the uncharted seas of consciousness, there's an intricate dance between truth and illusion. A dance that has been a part of you since the very beginning. It's time now, dear listener, to delve deeper into this captivating enigma, to understand why this intricate dance is not just about science, but also about you. Every day, your brain creates countless memories, interprets a barrage of sensory data, and predicts the future based on patterns from the past. Yet, in doing so, It sometimes twists reality a little or a lot. You've likely experienced this firsthand. That time when you were convinced you left the iron on, only to return home and find it switched off. Or perhaps when you felt certain someone was staring at you, but there was no one there. These instances, while seemingly trivial, are part of a larger pattern in your brain's functioning. A pattern that strives for efficiency, certainty, and protection. Your brain creates these illusions to help navigate the complex world around you, to make sense of chaos, and to keep you safe from potential threats. But here's where it gets interesting. When your brain lies to you about the small things, it also has a tendency to distort your perception of yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, fears, and dreams. It can exaggerate past failures or embellish future successes, leaving you feeling either defeated or overconfident. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding this pattern can help you separate the truth from the illusion in your own thoughts. By acknowledging your brain's natural tendency to mislead, you can begin to recognize when it's manipulating your perception and take steps to correct course. Consider a time when you felt consumed by self-doubt or fear. Was there an event that triggered this feeling? A conversation, perhaps, or a situation at work? Your brain may have interpreted that experience as more threatening than it actually was, leading to an exaggerated emotional response. By recognizing the role your brain plays in these moments, you can learn to challenge its distorted perceptions and respond more rationally instead. Or think back to a time when you achieved something remarkable, a promotion, a personal best, or a goal reached after months of hard work. Your brain might have amplified the success, making it seem larger than life in your mind. This can lead to unrealistic expectations and even disappointment if future achievements don't live up to that inflated vision. By acknowledging your brain's tendency to exaggerate, you can better appreciate your accomplishments while also keeping a realistic perspective on what's possible moving forward. In navigating the intricate dance between truth and illusion in your own mind, remember this: there is no right or wrong, just a complex interplay of nature and nurture that shapes who you are today. Embrace this understanding with compassion, for it empowers you to cultivate a more honest relationship with yourself. So as you drift off to sleep tonight, let these thoughts settle gently within you. Reflect on the patterns that shape your experiences, both the illusions and the truths. And remember, tomorrow offers countless opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and the quiet resilience born from understanding ourselves a little better each day. Good night, dear listener. May your dreams be filled with truth and your waking moments illuminated by clarity. Drifting into the stillness of night, your mind has wandered through the intricate labyrinth of human consciousness, a journey guided by a gentle voice, delving into the mysteries of psychology and neuroscience. As you rest now, let us navigate to a curious intersection, a place where the inner workings of your own brain collide with everyday life. This is where we explore why understanding deception within ourselves can bring profound clarity about who you truly are and why this matters for you. Imagine for a moment standing in a dimly lit room filled with mirrors, each one reflecting a different facet of your personality. As you look around, you see the brave, compassionate friend, the driven achiever, the fearful child, and many more versions of yourself. Each mirror reveals an aspect that has its roots deep within the complex tapestry of your brain. But there's one mirror missing, a reflection of honesty so pure it stands out among all others. Instead, you see a kaleidoscope of stories spun by your own mind, camouflaged as truths. You may have heard that people tend to lie, but it's not just about deception towards others. More often than not, the greatest deceivers are the ones living within our very own skulls. Why does this happen? Why does your brain feel the need to weave tales, distort realities, and create self-serving narratives? To answer that question, let's travel back to ancient times, to a long ago era when humanity was still grappling with survival in the wild. In those days, our ancestors were faced with life-threatening situations on a regular basis. Fear of danger lurked around every corner, and it was crucial for them to assess risks accurately to ensure survival. But how could they do that without modern technology or even basic safety measures? Simple, by developing an extraordinary tool, the human brain. Your brain, my friend, is a master storyteller, constantly creating narratives about the world around you, making sense of chaos and uncertainty. It does this to help you survive by anticipating threats before they materialize, or by inflating small dangers into looming fears that demand immediate action. However, as times changed, so did the nature of these stories. In today's relatively safe society, our brains still cling onto this primitive instinct of exaggeration and fabrication. Instead of protecting us from physical harm, they now create psychological illusions designed to keep us comfortable, secure, and content. These illusions might take the form of self-aggrandizement, denial of responsibility, or even excessive self-criticism, all serving one common purpose: to preserve your sense of self and maintain emotional balance. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding this deceptive nature of your brain can help bring clarity about who you truly are beyond the stories it tells. By acknowledging these tales as just that narratives spun by evolutionary instincts rather than absolute truths, you can begin to separate fact from fiction, authenticity from illusion. As we continue our journey through the labyrinth of human consciousness, I invite you to listen closely as we unravel more about your brain's penchant for lying and what it means for your inner life. Sleep now, dear listener. Dreams await those who dare to question their own minds. in the vast labyrinth of your mind, there's a wily character that often slips through the cracks unnoticed. A trickster, if you will, who weaves tales and orchestrates illusions, all in an effort to protect you from the harsh realities of life. This elusive entity is none other than your brain, and it lies to you every single day. But why does this happen? And more importantly, what does it mean for you? Let's delve into a fascinating study conducted by Dr. David Dunning at Cornell University to unravel the mystery. Dr. Dunning, a renowned psychologist, decided to explore the concept of cognitive biases, the mental shortcuts your brain takes to simplify information processing. In one of his experiments, he focused on a particularly intriguing bias known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Now imagine you're participating in this study. As part of the experiment, you're asked to solve some basic logic problems, nothing too difficult, just enough to give your brain a workout. But here's the twist. Unbeknownst to you, the solutions are within easy reach. Simple, right? However, when the results were tallied, an interesting pattern emerged. Those who performed poorly on the tests overestimated their abilities. They believed they had solved more problems than they actually had. Conversely, those who aced the test underestimated their skills. The less they knew, the more confident they became. The more they knew, the more humble they remained. This phenomenon is a classic example of the Dunning-Kruger effect at work, a fascinating demonstration of how our brains can mislead us about our own abilities. But why does this happen? Well, it seems that our brain's ability to self-assess is limited by our level of competence. Those who lack knowledge are unaware of their ignorance, while those with expertise tend to doubt themselves, recognizing the vast expanse of knowledge they have yet to acquire. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for me? And here's where it gets personal. This study illustrates that our brains often lie to us about our own abilities, making us overconfident in areas where we are incompetent and underestimating ourselves when we possess expertise. It means that sometimes you might believe yourself capable of more than you actually are, or conversely, doubt your potential when it's abundant. This knowledge serves as a gentle reminder to approach life with humility and self-awareness. Embrace the unknown and be open to learning, for in doing so, you empower yourself to grow beyond the limitations imposed by your own brain's deceptions. And remember, it's okay not to know everything. In fact, it's an invitation to explore and discover. So, as you drift off to sleep tonight, let this thought settle gently. Tomorrow is a brand new opportunity for growth, and your brain may try to deceive you once more. But with awareness, you can navigate the labyrinth of life with wisdom and grace. Good night, dear listener. May your dreams be filled with curiosity and self-discovery, and may your waking hours be guided by humility and understanding. Rest well, for tomorrow awaits. In the quiet of the night, as your thoughts begin to wander, let's dive into a fascinating exploration of your brain, an organ that's not always as truthful as you might think. You see, every day, your brain weaves a tapestry of stories and perceptions, some of which may not align perfectly with reality. This isn't a malicious act, but rather the way it's wired, a survival mechanism, if you will. Imagine for a moment you're walking alone in the woods at night. A rustle in the bushes might send shivers down your spine. Your brain, ever vigilant, whispers, "Danger, stranger lurking." But in reality, it could just be a squirrel scurrying about. Now, this isn't to say your brain is inherently deceitful. Far from it. It's more like a loyal guard dog, always on the lookout for potential threats. The problem arises when this protective instinct extends beyond its intended purpose, coloring your perceptions and shaping your beliefs in ways that might not serve you. Researchers call these tendencies cognitive biases. They are shortcuts your brain takes to make sense of the world, but they can sometimes lead it astray. For instance, take confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out information that supports our existing beliefs while ignoring evidence to the contrary. It's like having a pair of rose-tinted glasses, subtly skewing your vision towards what you want to see. But why does this matter for you? Because these biases can influence everything from how you perceive yourself and others to the decisions you make and the paths you choose in life. They can lead you down a rabbit hole of self-doubt or convince you that the grass is always greener on the other side. Let's consider another bias, loss aversion. This means you feel the pain of losing something more acutely than the pleasure of gaining it. It's why breaking up with someone feels so much worse than meeting someone new. Your brain focuses on what you stand to lose rather than what you might gain. And here's why that matters for you. Understanding this bias can help you navigate difficult decisions. If you're afraid of losing something, remember the pain is often magnified in your mind. By acknowledging and accepting this, you can make choices that align with your long-term goals rather than being ruled by fear. As we journey through the labyrinth of your brain, remember these insights aren't merely academic curiosities. They are tools to help you understand yourself better, your thoughts, your fears, your dreams. And this isn't just in the lab. In the quiet of the night, as you drift off to sleep, know that understanding how your brain lies to you every day can empower you. It's like carrying a compass in the woods, helping guide you through the shadows and towards the light. Good night, dear listener. Sleep well, and let these insights be your beacon in the darkness. In the hush of night, as you drift towards sleep, let's delve deeper into why understanding your brain's lies is so crucial for you. You see, every lie your brain tells is a testament to its complex nature, designed to protect and preserve your emotional well-being. But sometimes, these defenses can blur the lines between truth and illusion. And that, dear listener, is where our journey intertwines. Perhaps you found yourself in situations where memories feel distorted or selectively forgotten, just like when your brain chooses to remember the good parts of a past relationship while pushing aside the bad ones. Or maybe there are habits you struggle to break, habits that persist despite all logic and reasoning, echoing the resilience of our brain's tendency to cling to familiar patterns even when they no longer serve us well. Each time your brain deceives you in these ways, it's like a whispered reminder that beneath its intricate web of neurons lies a deep yearning for comfort and safety. A yearning that often manifests as self-deception. But here's the beautiful truth. Unraveling the mysteries of your brain's lies doesn't have to be daunting or discouraging. Instead, it can serve as an invitation to explore the depths of your own consciousness and forge a deeper connection with yourself. A journey that may lead you to compassionate understanding and gentle self-care. Imagine being able to recognize when your brain is leading you astray, to catch those lies before they take root and sabotage your peace of mind, to understand the motivations behind these deceptions, to learn why they arise, and ultimately to develop strategies for navigating them with wisdom and grace. This journey towards self-awareness may not be easy, but it is one that promises growth, resilience, and a deeper sense of inner harmony. And as you embark upon this journey, remember, the power to overcome your brain's lies lies within you, a testament to the incredible strength and adaptability inherent in every human being. As the world fades away, let these thoughts settle gently into your mind. Rest assured that understanding your brain's lies is a profound exploration of yourself, an expedition that will lead you back to yourself, stronger and wiser than ever before. And with each new day, may you find a little more clarity in the quiet whispers of your own consciousness. Sleep well, dear listener. Your journey awaits. In the stillness of your room, the ticking clock seems to echo your heartbeat, a rhythmic reminder that you're here, in this journey of understanding your mind. As we venture deeper into the labyrinthine workings of your brain, let's explore a fascinating facet: why your brain lies to you every day. But first, let me paint a picture. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast mirror lake, gazing at your reflection, a tranquil scene that belies a hidden truth. Just as that serene water may mask a stone lurking beneath, so too does your mind conceal certain facts from you, day after day. Now, I want you to consider the moments when you felt an inexplicable fear or doubt, or perhaps experienced memories that seem out of place or distorted. What if these were not mere happenstance, but rather instances where your brain was subtly manipulating reality? We'll delve into this intriguing mystery together, shedding light on how your brain crafts its own version of events and why that matters for you. But first, let's take a moment to breathe. In, out, just like the ripples spreading across that mirror lake, allowing truth to surface gradually. In the realm of your mind, where shadows of truth and deception dance, let's venture into a story that sheds light on how this intricate ballet unfolds. Meet Dr. Bianca Avina, a psychologist who delved deep into our subconscious, exploring its capacity to twist the truth. In one of her experiments, she invited participants to solve simple arithmetic problems with the promise of a treat. The catch: some were given a larger reward for the correct answer than others. The numbers danced across their minds, their brains working tirelessly to find the right answer. But here's the fascinating part. When given the chance to snag a bigger reward, some participants deliberately provided incorrect answers. Their brains had weaved a web of deception, all in pursuit of that tempting treat. And here's why that matters for you. This experiment reveals how our brain can bend the truth when faced with incentives or desires, be it a treat or something more complex like career advancement or personal fulfillment. It shows us that our minds are not always as honest as we'd like to believe, and understanding this is key to navigating your inner world. Now, let's delve into another study led by Dr. David Dunning, a psychology professor at Cornell University. He conducted an experiment where participants were asked to estimate their abilities in various areas, like grammar, math, or humor. The twist: most of them vastly overestimated their skills. This isn't just about a misplaced confidence. It's about our brain's tendency to fool us into believing we're better than we are. This phenomenon is known as the Dunning-Kruger effect, and it's all too common in everyday life. From overestimating cooking skills to underestimating the complexity of a situation. But remember, dear listener, understanding this doesn't mean you should doubt your abilities or succumb to self-doubt. Instead, recognize that your brain sometimes lies to you about what it can and cannot do. With this awareness, you can make more informed decisions, seek help when needed, and grow beyond the limitations set by your own mind. As we journey through the labyrinth of your subconscious, remember these stories: Dr. Avina's exploration of incentive-driven deception and Dr. Dunning's revelation about our overestimated abilities. They serve as beacons in the darkness, guiding us towards a clearer understanding of ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, and most importantly, our capacity for self-deception. In the quiet hush of night, let these insights seep into your dreams. Tomorrow, you'll face the world with newfound wisdom, navigating its complexities with a mind that's both honest and compassionate, aware of its lies, yet committed to truth. Good night. In the heart of your mind, a secret realm where shadows dance and stories weave their tales. A realm where your brain, ever so crafty, paints a picture that might not always align with the truth. You've learned about this deception, and now let us explore what changes when you know this. Imagine a mirror, a faithful friend reflecting back your every feature. But what if this mirror started to distort your image? You'd notice, wouldn't you? And yet, our brains often function like that skewed mirror, twisting reality ever so slightly to protect us from pain or reinforce comforting beliefs. But once you understand this, you gain a unique power, the power to see beyond the veil of distortion, to recognize when your thoughts are being swayed by fear or self-doubt, and to challenge them accordingly. Let's delve deeper into the labyrinth of your mind with an analogy. Think of your brain as a busy airport, incoming flights, information constantly landing, while outgoing flights, decisions, actions are taking off nonstop. Now, imagine each flight is labeled with either truth or fiction. In the beginning, many of these flights carry fiction, but over time, as you learn to recognize and discard falsehoods, more and more of those flights become truth-laden. This isn't just about avoiding misinformation. It's also about self-awareness. When you know your brain can deceive you, you begin to question your thoughts. Is this fear based on a real danger or an exaggerated threat? Is this belief grounded in reality or merely wishful thinking? And here's why that matters for you. By questioning your thoughts, you empower yourself to make better decisions. You start to navigate life not as a passenger on autopilot, but as the captain at the helm, steering clear of turbulent waters and charting a course toward calmer seas. But remember, this isn't a one-time journey. It's an ongoing process, like learning to ride a bicycle. First, wobbly attempts followed by steadier pedaling, then finally gliding smoothly down the path. Each time you challenge a false belief or correct a distorted thought, you're strengthening your mental muscles and honing your ability to discern truth from fiction. And this isn't just in the lab. This realization ripples through every aspect of life, from quiet moments spent reflecting on memories, to loud debates with friends, to silent battles waged within yourself. Awareness breeds control, and with control comes peace, a calm mind that whispers truth instead of whispering lies. As the night deepens around you, remember this simple yet profound truth. Your brain may lie to you every day, but knowing this empowers you to seek out the truth, to forge your own path, and to find tranquility amidst the chaos. Sweet dreams, my friend. In the quiet of this night, my dear friend, let's delve deeper into the profound revelation that your brain lies to you every day. Here's why this is about you. You see, understanding this isn't just about knowing the intricacies of your mind. It's about recognizing the stories you tell yourself, the beliefs that shape your world, and the emotions that drive your actions. It's about acknowledging the complex dance between truth and illusion that plays out within you each day. Perhaps you felt it before, the nagging self-doubt, the fear of failure, or the insistence that you don't deserve happiness. These are whispers from your brain, lies that have crept in unnoticed, weaving a tapestry of self-limiting beliefs. But now you know better. As you lie here, let these words settle gently into your mind. Acknowledge the lies that have held you back and allow them to lose their grip. Recognize that the voice inside your head isn't always truthful and that it doesn't define who you truly are. Instead, consider the countless times you've brushed off compliments or dismissed your accomplishments. The moments when fear held you back from taking a risk or pursuing a dream. Each time, remember that these were instances where your brain lied to you. And remember that it doesn't have to control your reality anymore. But let's not rush this transformation. Instead, take the time to nurture yourself with kindness and compassion. Speak softly to the parts of you that have been bruised by self-deception, reminding them of their worth and potential. Encourage the growth of a new narrative, one based on truth, love, and acceptance. And here's why this matters for you. When you understand that your brain lies, you can begin to discern the difference between falsehood and fact. You can develop a critical inner voice that questions the stories your mind weaves, rather than blindly accepting them as gospel truth. With each passing day, you will grow stronger, more resilient against the deception that once held you captive. And as you learn to navigate the labyrinth of your thoughts with newfound clarity, you'll find yourself free to embrace a life filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. So rest now, dear friend, knowing that tonight you've gained a precious gift, the wisdom to recognize when your brain lies, and the power to set yourself free from those lies at last. May this newfound understanding bring peace, clarity, and growth as you embark on your journey towards a truer, more authentic self. Sweet dreams. All right, my friend. You've traveled through the labyrinth of your mind today, uncovering secrets hidden deep within those intricate neural pathways. You've learned that your brain can be a tricky companion, sometimes weaving tales to keep you safe or shield you from discomfort. But here's the thing, this isn't something to fear or fight against. Instead, it's an aspect of yourself worth understanding, a powerful tool that helps navigate life's complexities. Now, armed with this knowledge, you can recognize when your brain is spinning a yarn and choose to engage differently. You can challenge those lies, gently nudging your thoughts towards truth and clarity. So tonight, as you drift off to sleep, allow yourself to rest easy, knowing that understanding is half the battle. And remember, my friend, this isn't a fight. It's an exploration of who you are, deep within your very essence. And here's a little something for you to take with you on your journey: permission to sleep, to let go, to rest, and to trust that even in the quiet hours, your brain will find its way back to the truth. One last thing before we part ways for tonight. If you ever find yourself lost once more within those winding pathways of thought, remember the quiet mind is here. We'll continue exploring these complexities together, shedding light on the mysteries that make us who we are. Good night, my friend. Rest well, and may your dreams be guided by truth and understanding. Sweet dreams.